There is a parallel economy running quietly beneath the surface of the travel industry, and most people have no idea it exists. Every single day, thousands of travelers board flights, check into luxury hotels, and upgrade to business class without spending a single dollar out of pocket. They are not lottery winners, they are not travel industry insiders, and they are not doing anything remotely illegal. They have simply learned how to use travel credit cards the right way, and once you understand the system, you will never look at a credit card the same way again. The concept sounds almost too good to be true, but the mechanics behind it are surprisingly straightforward. Airlines and hotel chains operate loyalty programs that reward customers with points or miles for every dollar spent. Travel credit cards act as a direct pipeline into these programs, allowing you to accumulate points rapidly through everyday spending, not just through actual travel. Groceries, gas, dining, subscriptions, and even utility bills can all become fuel for your next free vacation. The key is understanding how the system works, which cards offer the best value, and how to redeem your points for maximum return. Before diving into specific cards, it is essential to understand the currency you will be working with. Points and miles are the two primary reward types, and while people often use these terms interchangeably, there are subtle differences worth knowing. Miles are typically tied to specific airline loyalty programs, such as American Airlines AAdvantage Miles or Delta Sky Miles. Points, on the other hand, are usually associated with bank-issued reward programs like Chase Ultimate Rewards, American Express Membership Rewards, or Capital One Miles. The beauty of bank-issued points is their flexibility. You can often transfer them to multiple airline and hotel partners, giving you far more options when it comes time to book. For example, Chase Ultimate Rewards points can be transferred to over 13 airline and hotel partners, including United Airlines, Hyatt, and British Airways. This flexibility is what separates a good travel credit card from a great one. The value of a single point or mile varies depending on how you redeem it. On average, 1 point is worth approximately 1 cent when redeemed for cashback. However, when transferred to airline or hotel partners and redeemed strategically, that same point can be worth 2, 3, or even 5 cents. This is where the real magic happens. A stash of 100,000 points that might seem worth $1,000 in cash back could actually be worth $3,000 or more when redeemed for business class flights. The single most powerful tool in the travel credit card world is the welcome bonus, sometimes called a sign-up bonus. This is a large chunk of points or miles awarded to new cardholders who meet a minimum spending requirement within the first few months of opening an account. These bonuses can be absolutely life-changing in terms of travel value. A typical premium travel card might offer 60,000 to 100,000 points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. At a conservative redemption value of 2 cents per point, 60,000 points translates to $1,200 in travel. At a higher redemption value of 4 cents per point, which is achievable on many premium airline redemptions, that same bonus is worth $2,400. To put that in perspective, you could potentially fly round trip to Europe in business class using a single welcome bonus from one card. The key to maximizing welcome bonuses is timing them around large planned purchases. If you know you have a home renovation, a new appliance purchase, or a big event coming up, that is the perfect moment to apply for a new travel card. You meet the minimum spend naturally without forcing unnecessary purchases, and you walk away with a massive points haul. It is also worth noting that welcome bonuses reset over time with certain cards, meaning if you held a card years ago and canceled it, you may be eligible for the bonus again when you reapply. Not all travel credit cards are created equal, and the best card for you depends entirely on your travel goals and spending habits. There are 3 main categories to consider. The first is general travel cards, which earn flexible points redeemable across multiple programs. Cards like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the American Express Gold Card, and the Capital One Venture Rewards Card fall into this category. These are excellent starting points for beginners because they offer versatility and strong earning rates across common spending categories like dining and travel. The second category is co-branded airline cards. These are issued in partnership with specific airlines, such as the Delta SkyMiles Gold American Express Card or the United Explorer Card. If you are loyal to a particular airline and fly with them frequently, these cards offer perks like free checked bags, priority boarding, and companion certificates that can deliver enormous value. The third category is co-branded hotel cards, like the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless Card or the World of Hyatt Credit Card. These cards earn points within specific hotel loyalty programs and often come with automatic elite status, free night certificates, and room upgrade benefits. For most people just starting out, a flexible points card is the smartest first move. Once you understand the ecosystem and identify your preferred airlines and hotel chains, you can layer in co-branded cards to maximize benefits across your travel stack. The welcome bonus gets you started, but consistent everyday spending is what sustains your travel habit long-term. Modern travel credit cards are designed with category bonuses that reward you with multiplied points on specific types of purchases. A card might offer 3 points per dollar on dining, 3 points per dollar on groceries, and 2 points per dollar on all other travel purchases. When you align your spending with the right card for each category, the points accumulate at a remarkable pace. Consider a household that spends $800 per month on groceries, $400 per month on dining, and $200 per month on gas and subscriptions. Using a card that earns 3 points per dollar on groceries and dining, that household earns 2,400 points from groceries and 1,200 points from dining every single month. Over the course of a year, that is 43,200 points from just 2 spending categories, before accounting for any travel purchases or the welcome bonus. Many experienced travelers use what is called a card stack, meaning they carry 2 or 3 cards and use each one for the categories where it earns the highest rate. One card might be best for dining, another for groceries, and a third as a catch-all for everything else. This approach requires a bit of organization, but dramatically increases your points earning rate without any additional spending. Earning points is only half the equation. How you redeem them determines whether you are getting a mediocre deal or an extraordinary one. The most common mistake beginners make is redeeming points for cashback or gift cards, which typically offer the lowest value. The highest value almost always comes from transferring points to airline and hotel partners and booking award travel directly through those programs. Business class and first class flights represent the absolute pinnacle of point redemption value. Airlines price these seats at a fraction of their cash cost when booked with miles, which means your points stretch dramatically further. A business class ticket from New York to Tokyo might cost $4,000 in cash, but only 60,000 miles when booked through a partner program. That is a redemption value of nearly 7 cents per mile, which is exceptional. Hotel redemptions through programs like World of Hyatt can also deliver outstanding value, particularly at high-end properties where cash rates are steep. A luxury resort that charges $800 per night might be bookable for 25,000 Hyatt points, delivering a value of 3.2 cents per point. The strategy here is to always calculate the cents per point value before redeeming and compare it against the average to ensure you are getting a strong return. Patience is a virtue in this game. Holding your points until the right redemption opportunity appears is far more rewarding than cashing them out impulsively. The travelers who consistently fly for free are not lucky. They are strategic, disciplined, and deeply familiar with the system they are playing. Once you join their ranks, the world genuinely becomes a much more accessible place. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.